It was that time of the year again, and the holiday break was fast approaching, a time of celebrating, reflecting, and connecting with others. Holiday cards and letters from friends and family were arriving in mailboxes all over the world. As I sat down to write my end of the semester achievement letter to my students' parents and caregivers, I couldn't help but wonder, how does one craft the perfect letter? I knew that my end of semester letter should focus on my class's academic successes, while also highlighting the relationships I've built with them. But where to begin? In the spirit of the holiday season, I decided to start off by expressing my gratitude to parents and guardians for their ongoing support during the school year. I couldn't have done it without the help of parents throughout the semester. All the times they've contributed their time and resources, not to mention their efforts in getting their kids to school on time and ready for their school day. Not only is it polite to thank guardians for their efforts throughout the semester, but showing my gratitude means that they will be more likely to help out in the future, whether it's in my class or someone else's. It's great to acknowledge the parents, but it's important to let students be the primary focus of the letter. First, I wanted to brag about their academic accomplishments. I saw my whole class grow together as they learned content as a group, the scientific method, biodiversity, the structure of the earth, and they really showed off that knowledge during our science fair. Bragging on my students will encourage guardians to have a great attitude about school and my teaching practice. But what about non-academic accomplishments? I definitely needed to mention all the social and emotional growth that took place. My students went above and beyond in terms of personal growth. They participated in whole class discussions and learned about each other in the process. They also got so much out of our field trip to the botanical gardens. By talking about my students' non-academic accomplishments, I knew I would give parents an opportunity to be proud of the people their kids are becoming. Plus, it includes my students who are a little less academic, and they deserve to be praised too. But there was something else I wanted to add. How was this class unique to other classes before them? My students came up with the idea to donate to a local food drive. We all came together as a class to do our part, and I was so proud of my kids for being so caring and motivated. I knew I had said almost everything I wanted to say, but there was just one more thing: to give my students a little encouragement for the upcoming semester. I wanted to remind my students to do a little reading and skills practice over the break, but most importantly, to rest up so they can put their best foot forward when they return. For the finishing touch, I left my contact info and encouraged parents and guardians to reach out. I knew this was good to do regardless of whether or not my students would be returning to my class the following semester. My letter was complete. I felt so good about it. I decided it would be helpful to send out a mid-semester achievement letter in addition to the end of the year letter next time around. The only thing left to do was to send them out. I couldn't help but wonder, was my heart warmed or was it just my hot cocoa? I decided it was both.